What will the next ride at Six Flags Great America be? We're not sure yet, but we have some predictions on what ride will be going in, rides going out, and some changes that are happening around the park. I think that there will be major changes for the 2022 season in Great America. I have an idea for a ride removal and a new ride that will be going in its place. I also noticed a pathway that is no longer in use. First, let's go over the pathway. Last year in the 2020 operating season, the only thing open was the water park. In order to get to the water park, you had to enter through the theme park, then walk over by Viper to the pathway that leads to the water park. I noticed this year in the 2021 operating season that the pathway is closed off and isn't in use. I looked at the park map, and indeed, the pathway is not shown anymore. Here's the comparison between last year's map and this year's map. You can clearly see that the pathway is gone. I don't think anything major will happen with this, but it's an observation and may lead to changes later on. Next, let's talk about the ride removal and the new ride. This year, I noticed that Roaring Rapids is, quote, closed for the season in the Six Flags app. Not only is it closed, the sign with the name above the entrance is removed, and the entrance is blocked off by a giant chair. Also, the area where you can shoot the rafts that come by is also closed off to the public. This makes me think that the ride will not open back up again. This is where I think they will put the new ride. I think that the new ride will be a roller coaster. I think that's because we are due for a coaster since next year would be 3 years since our last coaster, and this year we just got a measly water coaster. There would be a lot of landscaping that would have to be done, but I think that the next coaster would be a launch coaster. I know that Great America already has 2 launch coasters, but I think it would be a good attraction to add considering how good the attendance for Max Force is and has been. I think that Premier Rides will build the coaster and it will probably be similar to the Joker's Jinx at Six Flags America. This ride would fit perfectly. If we put both maps side by side, we can see that it would be a perfect fit for the area. Now, why this coaster? Many people say that we already have a Joker coaster, which is true, but I'm saying that the type of coaster would be like it. Obviously, it wouldn't have the same name. Also, in the past years, Six Flags Great America has introduced a lot of smaller footprint rides, and I think that this would fit their budget and the size that they have in mind. That's all for today. This is my prediction for the new ride for the 2022 season at Great America. Obviously, this is not the official ride that they're doing, but it's my prediction for their next ride. If you have any ideas on what the next coaster may be, let me know down in the comments. I cannot wait to find out the official ride that is being built.